If I were to start my career completely over, this is exactly how I would get a job in tech sales. So I would start by going to LinkedIn. The first job title I would search for would be sales development representative. This is the most common entry-level tech sales job title. You have to be careful because not every job posting in the search results is going to be the type of entry-level tech sales job you want. For example, being a sales associate at J. Crew is a retail sales job. That's not what we want. But a job like sales development representative at Carbon Direct, this is probably a job that we want. I'm going to click on the apply button. It's going to take me to this separate application. Click on apply. Most applications for tech sales jobs are actually pretty short. So you can see that this application is, only like 10 or 20 fields. The main thing is always going to be the resume. So I would quickly find a job, go to their application page, attach my resume, fill out the rest of the fields, and send an application. And then I would go right back to the search results and search for the next job. So again, a lot of these aren't going to be the type of tech sales role we want, but this enterprise account development representative role, this is probably more of what we want. And this has easy apply, which is basically a tool or feature that LinkedIn has that allows me to just quickly submit an application with the click of a button. I'm not going to click on the button because it'll show my personal information if I do, but easy apply is an awesome feature that you should definitely use to send more applications faster. This looks like another SDR role for a tech company. Let's see where this application button takes us. So again, another company that uses Lever for their applications. Let's see how long their application is. Again, extremely short. You basically fill in your resume. Sometimes putting in your resume auto-populates the fields. You put in some of your social URLs and click submit. So you're quickly seeing that you can submit tech sales job applications in like less than a minute. I would go through and submit as many of these job applications as you possibly can. So go through all the jobs that are actually tech sales SDR jobs on the first page, then go to the second page and keep sending applications. Honestly, if you can send 100, 200 applications, the more applications you send, the better. That's probably the number one piece of advice in terms of getting a job in tech sales. The more applications you send, the higher your chances of getting a tech sales job offer. If you think about it, it makes so much sense. If you just imagine the tech sales job search process like a funnel, the more applications you put in at the top of the funnel, the more interviews you get, the more job offers you're going to get. So send out as many tech sales job applications as you possibly can. After you've sent out all the applications for sales development representative, another super common entry-level tech sales job title is business development representative or BDR. So same thing here, scroll through all these results, click on a job posting, click on the apply button. This company uses Greenhouse instead of Lever. Let's see how complicated the application is here. So you can apply with LinkedIn. It's going to ask for your name, email, phone, LinkedIn profile, resume, and cover letter, a few questions. And that's it. So again, these tech sales job applications really do not require that much time. You can submit each one with probably less than a minute. Go through all of these business development representative jobs, send as many as you can. And then the last one you should do is account development representative. And again, go through and send as many as you can. After you've searched for those three job titles, sales development representative, business development representative, and account development representative, their acronyms are SDR, BDR, and ADR. After you've searched for all of those and submitted as many applications as you can, hopefully you've sent out 200, 300, 400 applications. Sending out more applications is going to be the best thing to increase your chances to get a tech sales job offer. You might have noticed on the applications that one of the main components of an application is going to be your resume. Hopefully you already have a resume ready to go. If you don't, you can go to our website at breakintotechsales.com/templates. You can also just go to the website and click on templates in the top here. We do offer a resume template that's specifically optimized for tech sales. So if you don't have a resume already ready to go to our website, download this template. In terms of how to fill out your resume or what experience to highlight in your resume, we've already done the work of going through a bunch of tech sales job postings and finding the commonalities in the requirements sections of all of these tech sales job postings. The most common things that tech sales recruiters are looking for are listed on this slide here. They are experience working in sales, experience using sales tools, so Salesforce, HubSpot, Outreach, LinkedIn, Sales Navigator, ZoomInfo. There's a lot more, but those are the main ones. Experience working in business development, experience working for a tech company, working for a startup, and then strong communication skills, especially writing abilities and phone skills. The reason we're highlighting these things that tech sales recruiters are looking for is because on your resume and in your interviews, you want to make sure that your experience, your education, and your background aligns with these things that tech sales recruiters and hiring managers are looking for. That's the second thing that's going to increase your chances of getting a tech sales job. So the first thing we talked about was sending as many applications as possible for those 3 job titles we mentioned. The second thing is aligning your education, background, and experience with the things that tech sales recruiters and hiring managers are looking for when hiring for the job. And that's these 8 things right here. Make sure to emphasize these things on your resume and in interviews. So once you have used the resume template, highlighted these things in your experience, and hopefully sent out hundreds of applications, after that, hopefully you're going to start getting invites to tech sales interviews. In terms of the interviews that you can expect in the tech sales interview process, there are usually 3 interviews. The first is just going to be a screening call with a recruiter to check to make sure you have the minimum requirements for the role. Then you'll have an interview with the hiring manager. The hiring manager is usually going to be your boss if you do get an offer at the company. And then the last interview will be an interview with somebody in leadership or an executive at the company. In terms of how to prepare for these interviews in tech sales, there's really probably too much to cover in a short video. On our website, breakintotechsales.com, we do have a section for courses. And in that section, you can find links to our course on Udemy. Enroll in this course, and this is going to be the best resource to learn how to get through those tech sales interviews. In the course, we'll teach you all the most common tech sales interview questions and how to answer them, as well as a bunch of other tips, tricks, and best practices to get a job in tech sales. So in summary, send out a bunch of applications on LinkedIn. Make sure to optimize your resume template based on those specific things that tech sales recruiters are looking for. Prepare for these 3 interviews in the tech sales interview process, and enroll in our course to make sure you're fully prepared for everything you'll encounter throughout the tech sales job search process. Good luck. Thanks for watching.